So the B part of the question number 34 is we had done the question number 34 A part in the previous video, and the second part, that is B part of the question number 34, is it is a question from AP, and the previous question was also from AP, and it is also a good question. And in this question, this is the B part, and it is or, that means you can do any of the two parts, part 1 or part 2, that means part A or part B. The question is, if the sum of first 6 terms of an AP is 36 and the sum of the first 16 terms is 256, find the sum of 10 terms. So we are given here S6 is equal to 36 and S S16 S16 equals to 256. So we are to find S10. Okay. So what will be the value of S10? If we see here it is given that the sum of 6 terms of an AP is 36. So here 36 is the square of 36. 36 is the square of 6 and 256 is the square of 16. So you can now imagine and you can make a logic that the sum of first 10 terms of the AP will be 100. Okay, because 36 is the square of 6, 256 is the square of 16. So the square of 10 will be 100. So the sum of first 10 terms of the AP will be 100. But this is how this question will not be done, because it is not a short and very short question. This is a long question. So we will do it in the same way that we had done in the previous video and the previous question. So how can we do? We are given here S6. So S6 equals to n by 2. That means, first of all, we will write here the formula. What is the formula of n terms, sum of n terms of an AP equals to, it is given by n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Okay, so sum of 6 terms of an AP equals to S is equal to 6 by 2 and 2a plus 6 minus 1 into d. So S6 is equal to S6 is equal to 6 by 2 and 2a plus 5d. Okay, so what is the value of S6? S6 is given here 36 equals to 6 by 2 and 2a plus 5 2a plus 5d. Now we will transpose 36 and 2 will be transposed to the 36. That means it will be 36 into 2 and 6 will be transposed to the left side, and it will be divided by 6. So it will become 2a plus 5d. 6 is 36, it will be 12 is equal to 2a plus 5d. This is equation number 1. Similarly, we are given as 16 equals to 16 by 2 and 2a plus 15d. As 16 is equal to 256 is equal to 16 by 2, 2a plus 15d. 256 into 2 upon 16 equals to 2a plus 15d. Okay, 16s are 256, 16 to the 32 equals to 2a plus 15d. Okay, this is the equation number 2. So what we will do, we will write here equation number 1 and subtract from the equation number 2. It will be 2a plus 5d, equation number 1. We will subtract here, so minus, it will be minus, and it will also become minus. It will be cancelled out, and 12 When subtracted from 32, it will be 20, and 5d subtracted from 15d, it will be 10d. So d equals to 20 by 10. So d is equal to 2. Putting value of d, putting value of d in any equation, in equation number 1, we take equation number 1. So equation number 1 is 12 is equal to 2a plus 5d. So 12 equals to 2a plus 5 into d is 2. We have found value of d is equal to 2. So 12 is equal to 2a plus 10. 12 minus, we will transpose 10 to the left side, it will be negative, it equals to 2a, and 2 is equal to 2a, then a is equal to 2 by 2, and a is equal to 1. A is equal to 1 and d is equal to 2. Now we will find as 10 equals to 10 by 2, and 2 into a is 1 plus 9 into d is 2. So 10 by 2, and 2 ones are 2 plus 9 is 18. So 10 by 2 into 18 and 2 will be added to be 20. 2 tens are 20 and 10 tens are 100. So as 10 equals to 100, that we had already told you that the value of S10 will be 100. Okay, this was a good question. We will proceed to the next question, and the next question is question number 34, and it is from statistics. So long questions are asked from algebra, statistics, and from AP, and also from probability. So question number 35 is let's read question number 35. 250 apples of a box were weighed, and the distribution of masses of the apples is given in the following table. Total number of apples given है, and the masses of the apples are given in the table. So what is the table? We will note down here the table which is given. So table is here mass in grams, okay, and number of apples. So mass 8200 and 100 to 120 and 120 to 140 and 140 to 160 and 160 to 180. So this is the masses of the apples. Okay, that means number of apples which are weighing up to 100 gram are 20, and this is 60, this is 70, this is X, and this is again 60. So how can we find? We are find two. First is value of X and mean mass of the apples. Mean mass, that means mean. We have to find mean. Okay. Then second part is model mass of the apple. Model mass of the apple means we are to find out model. Okay. So how can we find value of X? We are given here total number of apples. We are given here 250. So the sum of these apples will be equal to 250. So total number of apples equals to 20, 20, 60. We will add all these. So it will be 2, 6, 8, 7, 15 and 6, 21, 210 plus x. And total number of acres is 250 equals to 210 plus x. So 250 minus 210 equals to x. Then 40 equals to x. Then x equals to 40. So what will be the value of x? It will be 40. This has been solved out. We will have to find out the mean. So mean can be found out by using formula. The first one is x bar equals to sigma fi xi upon sigma fi, and the second one is a plus sigma fi xi upon sigma fi, and the third one is a plus sigma fi xi upon sigma fi into h. So which formula should be used here? We will decide by finding the mean value of the frequency or mean value of the masses which are given here. So first of all, we will have to prepare a table and we will write here class interval. This is class interval, and the second column will be frequency, number of apples, okay, and it will be frequency fi. After that, mean value, it will be xi, and after that we will find di, and it is xi minus a. Okay, so we will note down here ci 50 to 100, then 100 to 120, then 120 to 140, then 140 to 160, then 160 to 180. Okay, fi is given here 20, 60, 70, and x is found out here 40, and it will be 60. xi will be the mean of these two values. This is lower limit and this is upper limit. When the sum of lower limit and upper limit is divided by 2, then the mean value xi is found out. So it will be 80 plus 100, 180, and 180 when divided by 2, it will be 90. Here we see that the difference between these two values is 20. So the difference here will also be 20. So it will be 110, it will be 130, 150, and it will be 150 here, and then 170. Okay. Di xi minus a is assumed value. So we will assume 130 as a. So what will be the value of di? Xi minus a, xi is 90, 90 minus 130 equals to minus 40, and 110 minus 130 is equal to minus 20. 130 minus 130 is equal to 0. 150 minus 130 is equal to 20. 130 minus 130 is equal to 40. If we find here fi di, so value of fi and value of di both are so large values. Okay, so what will we do? We will now find ui. Ui is di upon h. Okay, so di is here 40 and h is the difference between these two values, upper limit and lower limit, and this is 20. So 40 is divided by 20, it will be 2. Okay, and this is minus, then it will be minus 2, and minus 20 divided by 20, it will be minus 1, and it will be 0. 20 divided by 20 is equal to 1, and 40 divided by 20 is equal to 2. So we will find out, the next column will be UI, FI, UI. Okay. So this is the next column for us. FI and UI. So 20 to the 40 it will be minus 40, 60 on the 60 it will be minus 60, 70 zeros are 0, 40 ones are 40 and 60 to the 120. So what will be the value of sigma FI UI? It will be the sum of these values. So here we see that these two values are positive and the sum of these two values will be 160, and these two values are negative and the sum of these two negative values will be 100, so it will be 60. Okay, so this is a table we had to be prepared for finding out the mean. So now we will apply this formula, and x bar equals to a plus sigma fi ui upon sigma fi ui and sigma fi dn. Sigma fi ui upon sigma fi into h. So what is the value of a? A is 130 and plus sigma fi ui is 60. Sigma fi will be 240 because total number of papers is 250. So it will be 250 into h is 20. Okay. So we will cancel out it. How we will cancel out it? 0 and 0 will be cancelled out, and 5 5 are 25, 5 12 are 60, so it will be 130 plus 12 to the 24 by 5, it will become 130 plus 25 divided by 5 will be 5 for the 20 and 5 times the 40, so it will be 134.8. So this will be the mean weight of the apples.